Alrighty, sorry for the delay, a massive delay of 30 minutes. We are live! Welcome everybody, and the game keeps on cutting off when I click outside of the window. Anyway, we are live, and welcome to my stream. We are at it at Planescape Torment Enhanced Edition once again. Yesterday we were totally lost and didn't know what we were doing. Hold on. Come on, Twitch. This is, man, my intro is so off today. Alright, so this is Jaden here live, the PNG Glitch Tuber, coming with you at the game that I mentioned. And we're gonna continue off from yesterday where we were clueless. I'm pretty sure, we're supposed to do something about going to a new area. We're in the land of size, but I think we need to get to other areas such as the clerk ward and something else in the lower ward. So we're going to try to meaningfully achieve that today. Without further ado, let's get the show on the road. And we are the nameless one.
I'm gone.
Where are we? Hello, Irish tail thief waifu. Okay, so we're going to... I don't know what to do about this quest here. Find a way to help Ingress. If I can find an experienced planewalker. This is definitely... I have to go back to the catacombs for that, but there's a toll. I'm like, the heck, man? But... let's see. What we're gonna do is we're going to look up some information. I did not do that prior. Of course! Let's do that right now. I've got my iPad. I was reading Japanese stories on that. Nihongo. Benkyou shimasu. Let's see. We've got Planescape Torment. An alley of size. Size? Okay. So... the place most of the hive's denizens avoid at all costs. It is widely thought to be haunted. The area is mishmash, destroyed, reconstructed buildings. There are a few Darius working on the alley. Tenement of thugs, strengthened wall to where oh my gosh. Okay, so we need to go back to that area. We need to go through the tenements of thieves. And then... do something. Parlor, Anger's house, I killed him, the open tomb. Oh no. Northwest. Yeah, we'll go through the alley. Okay, so we gotta go through that area again. I can't believe I was just mindlessly going through it. Anyway, so... I hope everybody is doing well today. My day started out working out. I did it a little bit more later, and that's why I was late today. But we're here, better late than never, huh? Better late than never, huh? Alright, so now we need to, we gotta go to the southeast. Stop yelling at me, it stresses me out. Get Zars a townsperson. Okay, and then we are at the Tenement of Thugs. Alright, let's go in. I'm wondering, I can't right away get a desktop, I think. I do want to be able to play more games. I wonder if, I feel like this might be more detrimental than a benefit, but like, to get a, might want to get I've considered getting a gaming laptop, but I feel like it's just better to save up for an entire towered PC. You know, I want to play more higher quality games, especially Skyrim or Oblivion. I don't want lag splashes at all. Alright. Oh, God, there's so many of them.
I'm gone.
I'm gone. Why does it recommend that I can walk there? Oh, it's right here. I can't believe— that door. I can't believe I never saw that door. Run, everybody, run! Run, 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 run! Man, I'm dumb. Okay. Let's change area. Cutscene time. Look at that tail. I wonder what kind of tail it is. This place I found, you're lying right where we stand. Okay. You stare at awe at the bizarre spectacle before you. What had to be appeared an ordinary, unremarkable brick wall now robs. I'm gonna push the mic a bit. OCD, man. What had appeared an ordinary, unremarkable brick wall now throbs and pulsates with movement. The wall expands with curious elasticity, heaving outward as if some unseen force were trying to push away it through the barrier from the other side. Slowly, the undulating mass begins to settle, its curves becoming more and more pronounced, and you find yourself at eye level with the stony caricature of a human face. Nani kore? Nani sore? I don't know. Anya stares at the face in disbelief, her hands nervously fingering her daggers. But I'm for leaving before we find out, eh? Not yet. Not just yet, there is something. Suddenly, a strong breeze begins to blow around, and the air is filled with eerie sighing. The rushing wind grows stronger, and you make out other sounds as well. The creaking of boards, a rustling of leaves, and the grinding of stone upon stone. After a few moments, the clamor ceases to be cacophony of individual noises and begins to blend into one articulate sound. You can make out a voice that speaks softly, yet seems to come from all around you at once. You! It cannot be you! A second. It cannot be you. Greetings. Do you know of me? The wind around you stopped, but the voice is still somehow present. You are restored again? I saw you destroyed. Destroyed? Where? I saw you destroyed here, in front of me. I see all within me. Do you know what happened to me? Things that cast no shadow were shadow. They rose around you, tore you down. Do you not remember? You concentrate the strange voice composed of sounds around you. Somewhere in the deepest recesses of your mind, there is a brief glimmer of recollection. You feel as though there is something vaguely familiar about the sounds. Oh what the? What? Look at those crisp graphics. Ghost, Oh, that's what she looks like. Hubba hubba. Yes, you remember. The voice of Ali rings in your ears, scattering the images from your mind and returning you back to the present. Destroyed as soon as I shall be. I cannot delay division much longer. Pressure builds. Soon stones will crumble, and the floating ones will repair me to destruction. Floating ones? I think it means the Dabbit. I think it means the Dabbis. They always fixing and repairing things. I see. Pressure is too much. Too many places folded inside. Not enough space. Must divide. Divide? It must be in the way. What are you talking about? I think it's pregnant. Oh. Freaky. So where are we technically standing right now? I really don't know how to answer that, Morgan. The voice continues. Help me to divide, branch out, expand. New apertures will open. You may use them to travel to the lower ward. What do you need to divide? The floating ones is no longer upon me. It no longer repairs, no longer interferes. The Dabbis in the back alley? Yes, I told him the dead Dabbis I found about the dead Dabbis I found and left to seek it out.
Updated my journal.
Yes, the floating one no longer repairs. It is now with the other. I have closed myself around it. It remains inside me forever. Well, that sucks. I see. Now that it is trapped, you can divide without interference, right? Still cannot divide. Too weak. Cannot undo floating one's repairs. It changes must be reversed before I can divide. You must undo the floating one's repair for me. You want me to do that? You want me to undo the Dabbis changes? How? Seek out the parts of me floating one has changed. Reverse the changes, undo the repairs. Must be exact, precise, only then I can divide. Very well. I'll find the reverse repairs for you. I'll probably need some tools. A hammer and a pry bar should do the trick.
Updated my journal.
In knowing the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
Okay, everybody. Updated my journal. So, with me, I have a pry bar. Let's level ourselves up. Okay. Who else leveled up? Okay. Okay, so my stealth is maxed out. Very good. Dexterity increased permanently. Cool. Now, how do we undo the repairs? Undo the repairs, Dabis in the mail. Although I managed to get rid of the Dabis, the repairs I made are still preventing the alley from dividing. I've agreed to find out somehow reverse the pairs. It seems the alley is on the verge of giving birth in its awakened and its weakened state. It is unable to reverse the changes itself. I'll probably need some tools. A hammer and a pry bar should work.
I'm gone. One by one, you can a loud groan and steadily unsupported frame. Okay, and now we hammer it. Don't tell me I have to change class. Yeah, we'll keep looking at this. Strengthened wall and loose boards. The rickety dwelling looks as though it has stood for centuries. Its wooden walls are weathered and worn with age. A number of planks on the side of the structure appear to be recently pried loose. It appears as though the Dabis was attempting to tear down this ancient structure. Several boards were loose upon the building's frame, so permanently all the way out. You hammer the boards back into place, taking a step back to examine your handiwork. You notice that, strangely enough, the building no longer appears quite as old as it did at first glance. Anything else? Is that all you needed? Done.
As you approach the stone face, the various ambient sounds of the alley once again to your ears. You have returned. I have reversed the repairs as you have asked. Yes, all is in order. I am grateful. Oh, thank you. Again, the wind begins to blow around you, this time with fierce intensity. The omnipresent sounds of the alley begin to increase in volume until the soft murmur of a voice is nearly drowned out by the way it's ensuing the racket. Now, you must go. Divisions begin. The way is open to you. Farewell, then.
Updated my journal.
Awesome. Stone face before you begins to transform once again, its mass shifting and roiling as you look on. The entire wall seems to melt before your eyes.
exposing a narrow passageway beyond. The ground underfoot suddenly begins to rock violently, and the soft sighing of wind intensifies to a more urgent, almost human-like moaning. You hear the sounds of the crashing stones and snapping boards all around you as you dash into the passageway.
Updated my journal.
Oh, more cutscenes. What? Oh! Nani? Nanda? Nani? Oh, that actually was pretty cool.
You know, I've learned some new tricks.
Love her voice. Yeah, walk faster here. You there, sir. You look like you in some fine clothes. Is this the one? It's a skull, ain't it? That's what he wants. Grab it. No, Morty. Why did you walk off?
Done.
Well, that's unfortunate. Anyway. Well, we lost him. Greetings. I don't mean to be rude, but I am on duty and have no time for questions. If you would like information, go to El Creepies. Where do I find him? Last I heard oh yeah, I know him. You see a middle-aged man wearing dusty clothes. He does not appear to be the best health. His skin is pale yellow and you see him, greetings. He turns and glances at you from behind, hollow eyes. His eyes narrow in suspicion as he continues to glance around. What you want? His voice is raspy. He turns and says, "Why you bothering me for? I look like a part of a towel." Well. This woman has a yellow cast to her skin and severe features. Tattoos cover her body and she wears a long blade at her side. Her eyes are like two small black pearls as you approach her. They follow Dakon's movements. It is my will she will not speak to this woman. It is my will that we not speak to this woman. Why not? She is as earth, our walls are cross blades, we have no common ground. You have my gratitude. You see an older man in elegant robes. He has bright eyes and a warm smile. He gives you a slight bow as you approach. Good day, Cutter. I am Sebastian. How may I serve you? Greetings. Greeting to you as well, Cutter. He stops in mid-sentence and notices your scars. You see his eyes travel along them in eyebrows art and surprise. He returns his gaze at you, I was about to ask what I could do for you, but there is no need. I think I see why you came to see me. Cutter. Perhaps, Cutter, perhaps. He leans forward and begins to examine your scars carefully. He runs a finger along several of them, mumbling to himself. Finally, he looks at you. Yes, Cutter, I can help you. I cannot cure you, but I can alleviate the worst of your condition. Ah, yes, the price. He begins stroking his chin and stares at you. You get the impression you are being weighed somehow. You seem somehow to come some sort of decision. I have a job that I think you could perform. I have signed a contract with a certain creature. I am no longer able to fulfill the contract. It is beyond my abilities. However, the creature will not release me from the contract. Instead, it will threaten me with death unless I fulfill the contract. Let me guess. You want me to solve this problem for you? Yes, I cannot do it myself. My reputation demands that I fulfill the contract or I face the consequences. I am at your mercy in this regard. Will you help me? What kind of creature are we talking about? An abyss named Grossunker. He pauses to gauge her reactions. I know this is a difficult task, but one I think you can handle. Also, the rewards I offer you is great. Gestures at your scars. What were you contracted to do? I cannot reveal that information, Cutter. I am magically bound not to. That is why people come to me. They know that if I accept a contract, it will be handled with discretion. Will you do it, Cutter?
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal. He smiles at you. Thank you, Cutter. The creature, you will need a magic weapon to cause it any harm. So check with some of the shops if you do not own one. A spellcaster can harm it as well. Grossuck can be found to the east beyond the Sage Tower. Yes, over by the market. Damn thing just appeared one day several years back. No one knows why, and no one seems to be able to get inside to find out. Let's see. A skull. Well, if I were to hazard a guess, I would say that your skull is in the position of a master of bones, which means you should get yourself another skull, Cutter. He frowns and glances for a moment. His name is Lothar, and he does not appreciate the attention of others. I know nothing of him and can answer no questions about him. You can actually see a hint of fear in his eyes. Let us speak another matter, Cutter. A ruined house. Somewhere in the ward leads to his denizen. I know nothing more. You can actually see. Okay. Do you mean the market or this ward of Sigil? This is the lower ward, Cutter, home of the common people and the industrial side of Sigil. It is not the slums of the Hive, yet it holds no splendor such as the ladies' ward. This is a common market, Cutter. There are many things for sale here. Spells, potions, information, women, men, just about anything if you can afford the price. I am Sebastian, a mage of sorts. I do contract work for those who can meet my price. Yes, I am not a mage, Cutter, but I can perform the art in my own way. I have forsaken the normal studies of magic and followed my own path. He pauses and shrugs his shoulders. It is easier to call me a mage and to argue to the point. Confidential work, Cutter. I am known for my discretion in getting deeds done. People come to me with quests. If I can perform them, I do so. If I cannot, I don't. In either case, I keep silent. What do you mean, Cutter? Life, Cutter. Life as usual. Alright. Nine feet tall. Rippling muscles support his massive frame. It seems to be an engaging conversation or two, let's not. Wondrous middle-aged man. He seems to be scanning the crowd with a practiced eye. He notices you approach and gives you a quick once-over. Greetings. Gives a barely pretend. I am Byron Pickett, a moneylender. May I help you? Yes, I cater to the needs of merchants who want to start a business, keep one afloat that's down on its luck, or perhaps expand a business. In either case, you come to me for the funds. He looks up at you and I doubt that you are a merchant, sir. What can I do for you? Really? Why in the name of 9 hells would you want to find him? Well, why do you think, Amanda, he looks, I admit that you appear more capable of handling yourself in a fight, but against Lothar, your skull will decorate his walls. Okay. You see a florid, boisterous man. He's shouting and carrying on like there's a war that's about to come through. Like he's got something lodged in his intestines. Like he's too excited about something to talk in the normal tone of voice. His rapid-fire delivery makes it difficult to understand him. You, sir! You there! You look like you could use something. I'm not quite sure what it is yet. But give me time. Give me time. And I'll have it figured out on the spot. You need rooms? I've got rooms. You need supplies? I've got supplies. Whoa. Well, that makes a lot of sense. You see an older man with long white hair and weathered yellow skin. He stands tall despite his obvious age. He smiles and gives you a light bow. And to you as well, Cutter. How may I serve you?
All right.
Can't say I've ever heard of Lothar. But this Bones fella, yeah, I heard of him. Chances ya Don't mess with him. Powerful, Cutter consorts with the kids. I don't know, Cutter. Looks like they can set his kip wherever he pleases. No Burke's gonna deny him, that's for certain. Wow, this is so cool. So it's like a marketplace. It's exactly what it is. That's pretty cool.
All right.
Come on, we got a special on Slade. Use them for whatever you will. They're right over here. Step right up.
I think this is the guy that we need to kill.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Hi.
Get your slave over here. Two for the price of one.
Oh, she's dying.
I hear your words.
What I get for getting intestinal.
I'm gone. Don't let it end like
I didn't click on myself. Needed a magic weapon.
Feels like I've been strained through someone's bowels. All right.
Oh, I'm smart. I don't even know why I have that many keys.
quiver? I need to sell stuff. Up. Interesting. That's what it does. Let me just like give it to you, man. Hold my crap for me. Yeah, that's how you get. That's how you solve everything. Just have everybody take it for you. So, what happened there? I can probably... It wouldn't be a bad idea to get rid of these for better weapons, huh? Let's get some weapons.
I'm gone.
Of course, we go around his booth. Okay, so this ain't the guy. Is it this one?
Like that. I'll take the set then. Why not? I'll take these two.
He was selling weapons earlier. What the heck, man?
That's too much. It's the finest material.
There we go.
Yeah.
High quality sledgehammer, magic punch daggers, bone dagger, spike knuckles, siphon knuckles. How's my stuff? Crushing. Okay. Cinder.
I will hear you. All right.
Uh-oh. Still hostile. Ay, ay, ay.
Done feels stiff.
Get your slave over here! Two for the price of one!
Hidden.
I'm here. Play with shadows.
Left the shadows.
Daggers.
Attack. I'm gone.
Well, we killed that guy. One moment, Cutter. Sebastian reaches into his robe and retrieves a small crystal ball. He gazes into it for a moment before returning his attention to you. I cannot thank you enough, Cutter. I shall live up to my part of the bargain. Are you ready? Hi. Whoa. 4,000k. That's the same thing. 4,000 XP. It is done, Cutter. Once again, I thank you.
Updated my journal.
Hmm. You're a pretty young woman in fine clothes. Hey! Her skin lacks the usual yellow tint of inhabitants of this ward. She appears to be watching 3 nearby creatures with interest. He turns to you and faces an annoyed look. Yes? What do you want? Who are you? My name is Xanthia. She looks up and down you and frowns. Is there anything else you want? What are you doing here? There's going to be a fight and I want to see— oh, wrong person. I want to see it. She smiles wickedly. It should be interesting. Yes, you see the 3 oh my gosh. Yes, you see the 3 Takola over there? She points to the hulking creatures with rippling muscles. They're going to try to kill an Abashai. She snorts. The stupid oafs. It's the lower plains creature. Abazetsu, I think. She frowns in thought. In any case, Abashai have nasty dispositions, sharp claws, and cast spells. Very formidable. Normally I would say yes. The Gola are very powerful warriors and means to you. However, I know something they don't. They can only be hurt by magic. The Takola will be slaughtered. I had no doubt about it. She straightens up and watches the Takola eagerly. How do you know they can only be hurt by magic? So, no, my husband is very high up in the Harmonium. The Harmonium guards are trained to deal with creatures such as Abishai. That's how I know. My husband told me. What? What should I do that? I agree. I know it's just a fight. My husband tries to better his social standing with his underlings by drinking with them in the local taverns. Last evening, he forced me to just such an occasion. Those 3 oafs were there, boasting of their prowess as warriors. It was obvious they were in a drunken stupor. When they decided to leave, one of them tripped and fell into the table I was sitting onto.
She frowned. Most of the drinks at the table spilled into my lap and ruined a very expensive evening gown. So, while the cretin was trying to apologize, I whispered to him that I only accepted the apology of a warrior's stature. If he were truly a warrior, he'd be able to defeat an Abishai hand-to-hand combat.
Updated my journal.
You obviously thought that she looked at it. I was embarrassed and humiliated in front of my husband. Oh, I want to watch them die. Pale yellow cast and gaunt features. His face is angular, his nose is small and highly placed, and his ears tapered to points. A tracery of tattoos and scars cover his body. He is dressed in strange, gaudy leathers that look more ornamental than combat-ready. His eyes are two small black stones, and they crack you as you approach before you reach him. Dakon pauses. I would caution against you speaking to this.
Updated my journal.
What's a gifted Yankee? Gifted Yankee and Gizzard were once of common stock. We were slaves and food for Iltits, mind flayers, who devoured our lives in order to succor their own. One of our ancestors, the warrior queen Gilith, led us to victory against the Illits, and we escaped. We have waged unending war on the mind flayers ever since. However, there was a disagreement over the future of our people. Upon the blasted plains, our leader, Zerthamon, made the pronouncement of two skies. When steel was barred, one race became two. It is a rift that cannot be crossed peacefully. Bolster's auctioneer. He is very animated and does a lot of shouting, yelling, and stomping. He seems to have a tendency towards melodrama and makes a lot of strange facial expressions as he waves his arms. Greetings. He glances at you and notions to the crowd. He's taking a break. Well, 1,000 greetings do I bestow on you, sir. He does a double take when he notices your scars. You know, I take one look at you with my discerning eye, and I see a man, the market of some healing charms. He gives you a shocked look and gestures grandly at himself. Do I, Durand, have any charms? No, sir, I do not. However, don't let that fact discourage you. I have plenty of other items for sale. Alright. No, sir, these are indentured servants, not slaves. For the most part, they are guilty of minor crimes. The proceeds from their sale goes toward paying their debt to the city, and after their term of servitude, they will be free citizens once again. Whatever, I don't really care. I don't concern myself with such thoughts. My task is to sell their contracts as given by the courts of Sigil. He lowers his voice and he leads it closer. And to collect percentage for my efforts, understand. You say they were guilty of crimes. What crimes did they commit? I don't know for certain, but I would guess theft, assault, or not being able to pay their debts. Those are the most trauma transgressions. It would be a dangerous thing if I told you, friend. I have no wish to put you in jeopardy. I happen to like danger, imperil me. Very well, friend. Lothar is the master, the lord, of the famous Bones of the Night, the library where dead themselves act as repositories of arcane lore. All the dead of Sigil and the plains whisper secrets to him. Try southeast of the market lecture of the ward. You might come across the wrecked building, and you might find a ladder of bones that leads down. And it could be that that ladder will lead you to the Salad of Skulls. Oh. Okay.
I'll take the sharp one there. 75. 85. I'll take the big one over there. How much for the bunch of them? Give me that little girl.
What?
Done.
Now, what do we have here? Is this a bar? Lena, Connell, Otis. You see a hulking man, dull-faced and slack-jawed. His muscles, however, are truly a sight to behold. He regards you with the... Whoa. No talk me. Talk Lena. He waves his oak-like arm at the weapons supervisor. Just a few questions. No talk me! Alright, 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 alright. You see a thin, skulking man. His long, nimble fingers quiver slightly, and has trouble meeting your eyes when he talks to you. You startled me. I haven't seen you around here before, stranger. What do you want from me? I'm Konal. I work here. Don't for joke. It's the Vault of the Ninth World. It's a storehouse. Didn't you read the sign where you came in? Not that carefully. Hi, Lena. You see a middle-aged woman, her face care-lined and compassionate. Can I help you, stranger? Who are you? I'm Lena. I supervise these two. She waves her hand at her companions. This is a storehouse. I'm the supervisor. Things get stored here, things get taken out of here. Not much to tell, really. Well, ain't that fascinating? I'm sure I haven't explored everywhere just yet. Price of one! I hear very loud coughing.
Done.
Ah, what is this?
All right.
Best have a good reason for disturbing Lenny, Burke. I ain't no tout. If you've got questions, go find one, Smile Brothers. You best push off before I bleed you. Bye. Coffin maker, to the upper ward, to the print shop, to the siege tower, the warehouse, the marketplace, wrecked house, a coffin maker. Oh. Finally, we're getting somewhere. I can, like, fast travel now? I have to get something real quick. I'm gonna be right back. Hold on.
And I'm back. Let's keep exploring. Oh, so Namel should be here somewhere. Because once we get Namel, we'll be able to, we'll unlock our Pyromaniac. Fall from Grace, Brother Patron. Whoa. This actually looks pretty nice. And it's got like a cow. There's like 3 couches right there. That's gonna be our healer. Before you is a stunning gold-haired woman, another waifu, dressed in azure and violet dress with 2 long, elegant wings draped across her shoulders. She is surveying the room with a slight smile. She is easily the most beautiful you have ever seen. Oh, damn.
Well met, traveler. How may I help you?
Ooh. More waifus to my harem. Let's see. The woman turns you as you addressed her. She takes your measure, then nods slightly. You notice her eyes are azure, the exact same as the colors of her dress. Well met, traveler. How may I help you? Oh, I can't do it. I am Fall from Grace. She studies you for a moment. You're new to Sigil, are you not? Not as much as you might. This is the brothel of slating, intellectual lusts. She studies you for a moment. I take it by your question, not an establishment. I established the brothel to give those lustful fevers that strike the mind, more avenues of expression, rather than simply carnal. Much pleasure can be had in conversations and engaging in the verbal arts. So this is a brothel where there's no intercourse? Only a psychological nature, rest assured. It is quite stimulating. Ah! It's nice. That is an odd question. I don't think anyone has ever asked me that, at least directly. Oh, no apologies are necessary. I am more than happy to discuss the reasons with you, if you wish. Part of the answer to your question requires that you know that I am a member of the Society of Sations, our faction that one should experience as much of a multiverse as possible. This brothel is intended the women here are aspiring sets. They have come to me in search of instruction to prepare themselves to enter the faction. Also, many of them have a natural grasp of the language that can shatter the crust of the most hardened individual. Sensates? Yes, I am a member of the Society of Sensation. Our faction believes that one should experience... Yes, I hope that by learning the art of language and its subtleties, that the patrons and the students here may learn more about themselves. One is only limited to their command of the language. To be able to employ language and evoke emotions is a tremendous skill. She's all the fiends know the succubi she is. She'll take your measure, then she'll take your soul to the lower planes. So she will. Your companion is correct. I am a lesser Tenerari, more specifically, a succubus. Another succubus! She gives a soft sigh. I'm afraid that we're a little too common in the lower planes and elsewhere, for your own good. Most of my race spend their time seducing mortals, various pleasures of the flesh.
Updated my journal.
I'd like to think I've distanced myself from that. It is ultimately a trivial, non-productive way to spend one's time here in the multiverse. There is much more to life, wouldn't you agree? I like the way she thinks.
Yes? You have been stricken with amnesia? How terrible! Do you have any idea how it happened? Not really, at least not that I can remember. I woke up on a slab in the mortuary, and everything before that is black. You awoke in the mortuary? I think the destiny mistook me for being dead, or I was dead, or something. All I know is that I regenerate wounds quickly. I could be immortal, but I don't even know that for sure. Those scars on your body, she reaches out a hand. If so, as if to touch you, may I? Yes! Fall from Grace drags her finger across the chest, tracing the edges of your scar, following the curves where they blend into tattoos. She seems fascinated. These scars do look like as if they have taken several lifetimes to accumulate. I certainly do, though some are more recent. Some of those wounds have been fatal to a normal man, she taps. What do you intend to do now? Her finger tapping. I must say, I have never met a man who lost himself in the literal sense. Forgive me, but your condition is intriguing. I have offended you with my words. I apologize if you have it. Of course! If it will help, you are welcome to the brothel. Several of our students are well versed in the verbal arts. Perhaps some of them will be able to rekindle your memories.
Updated my journal.
Anna stiffens and starts muttering under her breath. Who's to say she'll be coming with us? We don't need the likes of her, so we don't. I love her voice. Or doing her voice. Travel with you? She seemed... That's rather forward of you. I had her to be honest with my intentions. You seem extremely pleasant and well versed in the way of the plains. A companion with that kind of knowledge would be welcome. I shall come. Why should I travel with you? I intend to... That would, indeed she. Yet... Oh, I would be extremely interested. She smiles. Such a suggestion is intriguing, make no mistake about it. If you wish me to, then there is something you must do for me. There are 10 students in this establishment. I would like you to speak to all of them, then return to me with your thoughts. Then we shall see if we shall travel together or not.
Updated my journal.
The women here are they... Okay. If I spoke to 10 students of the brothel, then returned and shared my thoughts. Okay. Greetings. The woman's soft voice is calm and without inflection. It has a certain faraway quality. I am called Delora. How may I serve you? And touches her hand, bowing her head. I am able to debate any scholarly or academic matter quite proficiently, if that is your wish. I am also well versed in various games of strategy, should you wish to play something, though I have the materials of such few games here. But answers in the same. Then you are mistaken, as if the purpose of this establishment of the brothel caters to the lusts of cerebral sort, and not those of loins. In any case, I can assure you, I would make the most unsatisfactory partner. And the last Delora brings onto a thin lacquered box, which folds in a small board marked with a grid. Box to be approved. Half of them black, half of them white. Shall I explain the rules to you? How the chips are moved, how bust one's an opponent. It seems somehow faintly familiar too. The rules are simple, yes, but not a great deal of complexity lies with the game itself. It takes a great deal to master. Shall we play? Despite your being certain you've played before, Deloro defeats you easily. She does not smile or gloat, however, but quietly begins to put the game away. How professional. You seem to possess a decent understanding of the game. In time, you could be quite proficient. And to hold nothing back for another of her students' place so that her opponent will always just manage a win. It was Mistress Grace that his desire to provide a different experience, a true challenge. Rather than something that might be more pleasing to ego. Oh, interesting. Should you have matter to discuss? 15 factions and there is... Delora easily and unhesitantly crushes each of your arguments with her fallible logic. She seems to take no joy in her victory. However, Amelia offers, if you would like, we can debate one more of the same topic. Position at this time, if you so desire it. Well, she's cool. Hello, Juliet. The dark-haired young woman is staring listlessly off into space, sighing miserably and occasionally picking at the seams of her green velvet gown. It is difficult to discern whether she's depressed or simply bored. Greetings. She gives you only the briefest of glance before staring off into somewhere in the distance once more. Greetings, yes, I am named Juliet. How may I... Oh, never thou mind, leave me be. Nandesu ka? Nothing at all, only that I spend my days gazing into the face of mediocrity, seeing if anything can erase to dreadful, tedious passage. Alas, it is. Her closing her eyes, massaging time. Dreadfully boring. I am already with a man, and I do love him dearly. 'Tis just that I wish something more of our liaison. The only thing it lacks is excitement. Sir, our families took the news of our courtship splendidly. His siblings have our friends are in union and are blessed by the powers themselves. All fine and good, but things are going so smoothly. 'Tis not right to have such a trouble-free courtship. This is a problem in modern relationships. Dost thou not hast thou a courtship? It would seem thy life is filled with a variety of problems, judging by the pallor of thy skin. Tis just that all my friends have such interesting relationships, one fraught with turmoil, feuding families, daggers at one another's backs, poison, mad siblings, and irate fathers with large swords. I have a lover whose family whose world loves. A great source of annoyance. How I wish I could formulate. You want to spice things up? Then go on ahead, take the initiative, and totally ruin it. That'll make things interesting for you. I wish to experience troubles, though. I wish to experience the up and downs of courtship, but with him, no other. Such a thing as love. It can be dull as a club and is no use of aspiring to send it to. Fine, go and commit infidelity. You've got it. Right there. Or you could do it with me. Right here. Right now. If you want things to spice up. I'm here. Dead man. I've got all the time in the world. All of it. I can't die. Plus look at me. An interesting story. I'm a mess. Woohooing with me will be... yeah. I am not sure. Some element of danger or jealousy. Something intense. Holy crap, then go out and pick a fight. Why don't you have an affair? Never could I have a true affair, for I love him too much. Bruh, you are contradicting yourself. If you want something to happen, backstabbing, spice, bro, just do it. Just do it. That's the problem with people. I never had a true affair, for I love him too much. But you want to spice things up. Perhaps I could have a false one? She looks up and down. Thou dost appear to be no stranger to the dangerous behavior. You have no idea. Art thou interested in becoming a suitor? What's in it for me? My company and gratitude will be enough. Yeah! Montague may be found within the civic... I thank thee. May be found within the Civic Fest Hall. I thank thee.
My journal.
Infidelity! Well, the things I get myself into. A Montague. Girl, there are problems with you. There are very many problems with you. But then again, I just got involved, so, this world's effed up. So that's why this place looks so nice, because it's a freaking brothel. A thief's life for me. Not a problem.
Unlocked. Unlocked.
Stuff to sell. What the heck was with the laughing? Huh? Tricky.
Done.
Was that supposed to be hidden? This is probably the private rooms, huh? Well, they all look quite nice.
I'm gone.
Indeed we are. A lot of stuff to sell.
the heck? Well, you seem to be like the taste of offal in you dung breath cretin. Kiss me, I'd rather kiss a bloody mass of phlegm than lay my lips on you. Don't thank me, thanks the powers actually Kiss Maxi looks at lost for something to say. For an instant smile to crack grimacing masker. She becomes alright, what do you want of me? Questions answered. Fine, whatever. Ask. My name? Uninterested. I can guess yours though. Scarbunch, get out of here before I put my fire under your arse. Not you, that's for certain. She smirks at you. I'm contemplating the best way to tell the pike off next. This girl is an ass. Hello. Tail Chaser. The fetching young woman has a faraway loft and soft tea sea green eyes. Greetings. Greetings, I am Yves, the Tail Chaser. Have you come to trade tales? I would like that very much. Leans forward and tells you the tale of your awakening does. She seems to devour every word. As you finish, she smiles. I remember this tale. I too will tell a tale about Dustman. There are chapters in the Dead Book, the massive tome which the Dustmen keep that records the passing of all lives and the eternal boundary. In this book, there are chapters that are not but dust, and it is believed the names are there and lost of the souls who cannot die, but must suffer life eternally until history itself dies and grants them release. She seems to devour every word as you finish it. Do you know who Madron is? I do not. Madrum are the creatures of total law, almost machinery than living things. There are many different sorts of Madron, but all of their place in a very rigid, carefully organized hierarchy, so dedicated to this system that they cannot communicate with or even consider the existence of Madrons who are not their immediate superiors or inferiors. And I show the clock. Once upon a time, there existed a Madron. It was newly created, its logic fresh and untested, and it had come to sigil following the commands of the Madron. It knew of nothing but commands, and dictates the obedience of passing along orders of its superiors, for you see, Madrons are only aware of the commands of their immediate superiors. They have no grasp of a higher authority until this one. One day it came upon a small shop within which there was a small clock that could no longer tell time. It was cracked along the edges, the wheels of its hands broken. The Madron immediately set itself working at the parts of broken clock. It made a new wooden housing for the clock's parts, replaced the bent springs, carefully filed and oiled the clockwork machinery, and carved the new hands from the sparse metal available to it. The newly repaired clock's precise reminded it of the great gears of Mechanus, and it comforted it as much as it could comfort. And what the Madron never came to understand was that it truly loved this clock that it had worked on. And it's a jewel. Uh-oh.
Can you tell me about this place? This is part of Mistress Grace's story, which is not mine to tell. She had said that when she nears the end of her years, she shall tell me. The only if I pledge never to share it with another. She hopes that she will never need to tell me her tale, for she hopes I find my own story before the time and leave this place. I think she fears my life will be squandered searching for this tale, and not acting upon what I already have, but it cannot be helped. Once upon a time, a girl came to an I think we already went over this. I'm no good telling at such things, I'm not. She frowns and waves her hands at trying to shoo away the idea. Don't I be asking me for such nonsense now? I would very much like to. I'm not good. Well, I know one story. She's something, but you might not like it. You won't, so might be blamed for choking out of me. Oh God, let's hear it. This Burke's walking home real late near Antipeke and passes an old toothless crone in a dark, otherwise empty street. Where you going? She asks. Home to my wife and Kip, she says. Near the slag, she asks him. Sure enough, he says. So she asks him a favor, to take the box she's got to Debtor's Pit and give it to the woman there. Now this Burke's a real sap too. Nice to say no, despite the fact he's sure something not quite right about this old crone and agrees. But that's the woman's name, he asks. Where does she live? Where should I look for her if she's not Debtor's Pit? Go on. The woman hands him the box, a wooden thing, wrapped in color cloth, and tells him and she'll be there. Finally, she warns him, and whatever you does not open the box. So he takes it home with him and hides it in rafters, thinking he'll bring it by the Debtor's Pit when the light's out. His wife, though, seeing him hiding in the box, gets right jealous, thinking it's a gift as for a lover or something, and opens it as soon as he's not looking. Go on. Well, turns out the box was full of gouged eyes and severed male members with their hair still on them. The scream brought the Burke running. He remembered that the crone said she got back up. Go on. He went out straight away to Debtor's Pit, and sure enough, there was another old hag waiting there for him. He hands her box and says to him, "This box has been opened and looked into." The poor Burke tries to deny it, but she gets this dreadful look on her face. "You done something horrible," she tells her, and then disappears. That done, he hurries back to his Kip. He's feeling ill when he gets back and takes to bed. His wife bitterly regrets opening a box and all, but it was too late. The next day he died of rotten disease, and the first things to go was his eyes and stem. Nods grimly. Her tale complete. That was a wonderful tale, Hannah. You should never hesitate to share it. Now I've done for your companion. Go on. Once a large village was struck by a terrible drought. A farmer journeyed to worshipping stone, and gained implored as the cause for the drought. He asked the stone, why did nothing when the fields were parched and dying? Why the animals and the people suffered while the stone did not a thing? Have we not given enough offerings? The farmer asked, begging almost upon his hands. Okay. Almost upon his hands. I checked my microphone. And these, but the stone did not respond. It merely sat and cast its shadow. Dakon! Not solemnly, I shall import the tale of Akali drowning. Dakon tells the story of Akali, a foolish Gizerith myth, who had become lost in the chaos of limbo. Normally, a single Gizari may use their focus and mental discipline to form the chaos around them in a small, habitable environment. Achali, however, asks so many useless and unfocused questions in her quest to I don't know those, but yeah. Habitable, useless and focused quest to return home to her isle. Enter the zone and drown. So much free XP. Okay. One day, she encountered the Sladi on his way to the spawning stone. She hastily erected a wall of chaos matter, which even the ravenous Shadi found difficult to break down. Hungrily, it waited and spoke to her through the wall. She asked it questions and it became more absorbed in her pointless queries, and the Sladi answers her own wall decayed and collapsed upon her, and thus she drowned in a matter of limbo. I think I'm all out now. Thank you very much. I love reading. Just how much you serve me. Oh no, I already talked to her. Let's talk to Vivienne. Tall, elegant woman with her sharp features and regal demeanor, a striking example of aristocratic beauty. Her clothes appear to spun of silver thread, and she is perfumed with exotic, erotic scent, and seems to draw you towards her. Greetings. She looks over you, arching an eyebrow with what you sense to be disdain. Greetings, my name is Vivienne. Am I to presume I am being summoned? Go on then. Aside from my work as a student here, I am looking for something actually. You would not happen to have smelled it. That is correct. Mistress Grace tutored us in the art of language and conversation. The ability to affect another with one's words and to gain new insights, both themselves and ourselves. All the prostitutes here are such students. Okay. Yes, I have a particular scent that seems to have gone wandering. It is somewhat difficult to keep in one place. I hope that someone did not take it by accident, though you never know with the ladies around here. She frowns. So, by any chance you have smelled it anywhere? Yes, and I thank you for the compliment, but I assure you this particular aroma is nothing to my personal scent. I had meant to infer that it had been taken. The ladies here are a bit jealous at times, and have known to take my various perfumes for themselves. This time, though, someone has been absconded with my own personal scent. I worked on that scent, perfected it, and now, poof, 'tis gone! I need not bear another such annoyances, Vivienne Stonk. I want that scent back. I want it now. I can help you. I'm certain I do not wish to impose.
Updated my journal.
I don't remember exactly you watch. Picking an idiot stick. You are too kind. Very well. If you run across it, please let me know. I am somewhat anxious to get it back. A one-of-a-kind scent. Hey, buddy. Don't be jealous over there. I like your Irish accent. It's literally ear candy. So don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. Hello? You talk? Do I? Why, yes I do. I am Lewis. Who are you? Thoughtless, uncouth, rummaging another. I am being an armoire. But why are you being an armoire in this brothel? I happen to have become an armoire because I want to be an armoire. Thank you very much. It's not to watch the ladies undressing. Alright. Moving on. Nor to have them in place in their soft, sweet smelling undercoat. In my drawers where they can rub against my skin. Such accusations are an insult to a practitioner of the magic arts. I am merely soaking in the experience of what it means to be an armoire. The sights, the smell, the sensation. Bruh, you're an idiot. Yes, they do, and they wholeheartedly approve of, well, not with their entire hearts, of course. And while they have not spoken, of their approval in my presence, since they are not exactly what I am in armor, I would not want them to know that I am anything but, and so have not been able to inquire upon the matter. This guy's a pervert. You'll do nothing of the sort. Why, even the most common of men know that one cannot enact of violence within the brothel. You'll simply be cast out, and even if that were not the case, your command of art is quite impressive. Oh yes, I have heard about that. Idiot. This guy's an idiot. Most unfortunate. Did you ever have the exquisite pleasure of breathing in the scent of hers? The armor's drawers seemed to shudder with delight. Absolutely wondrous. It was but sadly no. You're a freaking pervert. Man, men are stupid. That's coming from me. Well met, good sir. I am Nenny, and how are you at this fine She suddenly noticed your scars and places a glove. Oh my, you're hurt! She's all over? They're all old scars, I'm fine. Only slightly. I'll be alright in moments, pay no mind. They're all old scars, I'm fine. Quietly lowering her hand, I had some questions. What the? Please ask. Oh. This is the stimulation. Stimulation. I'm talking to you, silly, she giggles. And pokes you in the belly. I just like to talk. All the patrons here, all the prostitutes do. That's what the brothel's about. No ways to talk and share experience and understanding other people. Where? Okay. Please ask. Sure I can. The brothel of slating intellectual lusts as a school that was started by Mistress Fall from Grace. The prostitutes here, like me, are taught the ins and outs of talking to people, all to help us learn more about ourselves and others. I love it here. It's a non-stop wave of experience crashing onto me, filling my head with fresh new ideas. Oh, I can't say anything bad about anyone. I'm just no good at it. Oh, but I don't know if she's a thief. Nenny bites her lips and... Look, why don't you just try to say something not nice about her? Oh, alright. Nenny puts her hands on her hips and frowns deeply, almost exact. You resist the temptation to laugh. Oh, I already laughed. Oh, I dislike her very, very much. She pauses a moment and looks in her eye. Was that convincing? No, not really. I knew I wouldn't be any good at this. She looks at you depressed. Do you know how hard it is to say bad things about someone? It feels so wrong. Why don't you practice on me? I'm a glutton for punishment. I suppose I could try. So you big, mean, nasty brute. She puts her hands on her hips. Meanie. She looks at you. How was that? Put more accent on, brute. Try hitting me. Yeah, you nasty brute. Better. Now hit me. And he clamps her hands over her mouth. Oh, I couldn't. I mustn't. She blinks. How does somebody hit somebody anyway? Oh, I can educate you a lot on that. Go ahead, do it lightly if you have to. Remember, I'm a mean, nasty brute, and I deserve it. And he slaps you and you barely feel it. She still looks sharp. So it hurt you. Oh, I'm sorry. Did it hurt? Tell me you're okay. Don't break character, Nenny. Come on, show me what you've got. You can say something bad. Just let it all out. Oh. Then he draws out her tiny frame to its full height, balls her hands into fists, puts them on her hips, and scrunches up in a cute scowl. Oh, damn be you. You deserve for all the indignities you put me through going out late at night. Excuse me. Her eyes roam up and down her body, getting into fights and getting all scarred up. Why are the kids going to think, Oh, don't you excellent me like I'm a backlicker looking for your approval. I am my own woman, and this woman is about to walk out of your life unless I get solid commitment. Alright, that's enough of you. Punches you, you barely feel it. This, and this. Punches you again. Okay, time to let go of the anger. Oh, that was easier than I thought. No kidding. Oh, nice! We help each other. You're a good gal. And I'm sure I'll do it better. I'm so excited to learn something new. Thank you. No problem. Oh, I gotta give my voice a rest. I didn't see you before. You won't mind if I do this, will you?
Unlocked.
Was that 1,000? Alright, miss. I am enjoying this place. The striking woman has skin color of burnished copper, a translucent white dress held precariously by golden clasps is draped by carefully over her shapely form. Greetings. The woman nods smiling briefly. The scent of her hair your nostrils. I had some questions. She nods. Who are you? And curtsies, but offers no response. Can you speak? Since she shakes her head and smiles. Oh, she's mute. She's mute. Sad.
Updated my journal.
And Phantom, she pouts, shaking her head. May I ask why you can't communicate? I am stupid. I'm trying to ask questions out of somebody that can't speak. Wow, I am smart. Okay. Let's see. I'm enjoying my time here. Oh, these are Modrons. That's cool. Identify yourself to us. I'm not sure who I am. What are you doing here? Our purpose is here's observation. What are you observing? We are observing one of the establishment staffs. Who are you observing? Who exactly? Delora. We have not been informed as to a specified purpose of task. The command our superior Pentadrone is sufficient reason to perform it. Okay.
Updated my journal.
You mean Echo? She's a dear, quiet. Vivian frowns. That may be part of the charm. There is all manner of speculation to why she's silent, but I think 'twas that her heart was most horribly broken. Nolora might know best. She has been able to speak to a man before she lost her voice. So, speak to Delora. Delora!
Updated my journal.
My troubles are not so... No, I am not my first love. Merriman possesses all the keys to my heart. So long as he has them, I shall not be able to free to love another. This is the cause of my melancholy. I may not leave this place. The reasons why are deeply personal and not to be shared with strangers, even the ones who may bestow a kindness upon me. But suffice to say that I cannot speak of Merriman myself.
Updated my journal.
Smile appearing on her, she bows her head. Were you to find to speak of Merriman, I would be most grateful. He is a member of the Society of Sensation, so you may wish to ask for him at the festival. Of course. Try a hive gutter. Marissa stole it. Okay. Oh. Sneaky. Well, I'm sure enjoying my time in this place. Kasai. Volpus has a thick, wavy, raven-colored hair, bluish skin, and simmering crimson eyes, like rubies which have fires behind them. Though she is not beautiful in the typical sense of word, her features are exotic and not altogether unattractive. Deep and my greetings to you, sir. Her burning eyes roam over you. I'm Kesai Saris, so tell me, what might I do for you? Talk, of course. Usually about dreams, often those erotic in nature, but not always. So, what would you like to tell me yours? Don't be shy. I've heard everything you know. Nothing will shock or surprise me, and I so love to hear people's dreams. We can trade if you'd like, but you must go first. I am more insane than you realize. Seriously, you have no idea. No idea. Because I have seen and experienced shit on my time here in Sigil. Am I flirting here? Were they now? Her gleaming red eyes. You look very savage, you know. Tell me, are you rough with your lovers in the act, I mean, very physical? Do you mean abusive? The many heavens forbid, no, Kisai gives an exaggerated sigh. Some people have very slow and sensuous way of doing things, while others are more forward about it, rough and tumble and rumbling about. You know, I merely wondered where you fell in is all. Why would you ask about such thing? I was curious and enjoy talking about the act of love. Many people are uncomfortable speaking of it, but it's important to be able to, especially with one's partners. It's good for both of them. It's my hope that my clients will find a voice to talk in their own lovers about such things, if they don't already. So, you never gave me your answer. Kisai nods, smiling. I thought you'd say as much. I will quite rust my back. I'd like to be carried around, and I particularly enjoy biting. I've sharp teeth though, so I have to take care. Sometimes I get carried away and draw a little blood, you know. Oh. I certainly do. Would you like to see? Here, she opens her mouth slightly, running her violet tongue. I doubt I give you the thick hide of yours. Do you have much sensation left in your skin? Oh, that's a shame. You do have a lot of scars. Kesai looks closely at your face. Even your lips, the lids of your eyes. Tell me, are you scarred everywhere? You know, everywhere. No, not really. Parts of me somehow managed to stay out of harm's way. That's good then. Then puts a mock serious look, placing her hands on her hips. You never did tell me about your dreams, you know. Come on, let's have them. Truly? How sad. Even fiends and divas have dreams, you know. Are you certain? Too peculiar. I am at loss to what to say. What can't you tell? She draws herself, thrusting simple bosom towards you. A woman raises an eyebrow. I can see my answer doesn't please you. I'm plain touched, actually like your friend here. And Anna, that all you need to know. Certainly. The brothel of slating intellectual lusts is actually a school for women who are thinking of becoming senates. Mrs. Grace teaches us the way of language so that we can better identify with ourselves and those around us. Let us experience the planes more fully, you know. The Society of Sensation believes that the multiverse can only be understood by experiencing it. The more you experience, the closer you are to understanding the dark of the multiverse. Intriguing, huh? I think I was born to be one. I just want to know things. So do I. Yes, that's Echo. She's very sweet, but so quiet. I understand that she said something once, which caused some great tragedy, and because of that, she'll never speak again. An interesting enough story, but I don't know if it's true. Try asking Delora. I've seen her speaking at an ex-lover of Echo back from when Echo was speaking.
Updated my journal.
No, I don't. Most of us women will say she's prissy, but she's always been nice enough to me, complimenting me on my eyes, and she smells so good. I hope she finds her own scent again soon. Try asking Nenny about it. She's everywhere at once and might have seen something. Idiot. And what's that supposed to mean, you pickin' tard? Did you think me jealous? All this chatty tart, you son. Anna spits and looks away at you. Why, thank you. You can see them glowing in the dark, you know. You know, bizarre, no? She pauses to look at you. You see nice eyes too. So dark and mysterious. So full of character. So full of death! Woo! Death! Marissa! The figure behind the partition. You can barely make out a shapely figure in the form of darkness. She turns to you, but you can see nothing of her face. Greetings. The figure in the voice is slow and deadly, like a steel dagger across stone. Yes, come speak to Miss Marissa. With Marissa, have you? Quite rude of you to enter a darkened room storming behind my partition like so. Rude and foolhardily. You can hear a faint whispering sound like a slight breeze of hissing serpents. My apologies. I wasn't sure if someone was here. But it would be seen to see there is someone in the room, wouldn't it? Shall you be on your way yet then? Ask. Yes, Echo. I knew another Echo once, though her name was written differently. I know nothing of this girl. Ask. Okay, it's always Delora then. Verify that it's Delora. No, I've not a clue. It is your wish that I step away from this partition into the some patch of light and speak to you face to face? Marissa laughs and there is a sound. Nay, I think not. The darkness suits me, and doubtless suits you as well. Missing casualties. I want you to come into the light. Nay, and the addition of please will not serve to persuade me. Now what do you want? Surely you did not come all this way to see me. Oh, I do. What do you look like? The darkness hides us both. Let us make a game. I'm frightfully bored. Let me guess, are you a human male? Are you wounded in the throat? Describe yourself to me. If you banter adjectives back and forth in this matter until she's finally a shapely, pale-skinned, beautiful woman with a forked tongue. Here she says,
Updated my journal.
It's like hissing. No, hardly, though I power some might call fiendish. My glance turns living things into stone, so she's like a Medusa. For instance, from being flesh to statuary at the bat of an eyelash.
Updated my journal.
Poor Lim. Marissa sighed quietly. No, not quite. It aids me in communication. Face-to-face communication, that is. Enough with these questions. Hey! I should learn on how to upgrade my voice acting to a more feminine tone. Don't know how, pretty sure there's tutorials on how to do so. Fall from grace.
How may I help you?
His needs of a carpenter to turn the libido of hers. Ah, in her eye. A practical, very well. I will travel with you if that's your...
What wares will you accept?
So, you see, guys, this is how you get women with you. You make them laugh, just like that. There we go, and we have our healer. And just because I enjoyed this area so much, I think I'll finish with the... Well, I'm not done with the stream yet. I want to, we've got a lot of quests that we can do. Let's go to a gentleman named, the Civic Fest Hall.
Yes.
Me? Said Ken, a scarred man from whose death is nothing but most trivial annoyances. You match the admittedly vague description I was given, sir. A message for you then. Sir, Mistress Joni of the House Cerna, a lady of high standing, has sent me. Mistress Joni would meet you at the Civic Fest Hall, where she would make a proposal, of which I know nothing to you. Should you choose to seek her out, she wears green silks trimmed with gold and has hair color of blue steel. Interesting.
Updated my journal.
Northeastern corner of this part of the clerk's ward. Sir, 'tis a large structure and should be easy to spot. Farewell now, sir.
All right.
Oh, a lot of talking. So then this is going to be for Mort, and then this is going to be for Ignis. So much more to explore, ladies and gentlemen.
I want to explore everything first. There hasn't been any thugs here so far. I'm glad. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. There's so many places to enter. What the heck, man?
I'm gone. All right. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Okay. Oh.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna go to the Civic Festive Hall. Festive Hall. Whoa! Bonk. Knock knock. It sounds very classy or fancy. This is more of like a something that we hear, I don't know. It reminds me of like really old piano songs that people start to play. No, that play when they're starting out as a beginner. Oh. I'm surprised I can't do the voice of this guy. Perhaps leaving her mistress Grace for tutelage. I couldn't start to develop feelings in any case. He pats to Falcon's too. I won't just give the keys to you. That they are. Dolores a construct, didn't you know that? A creature of sorcery and clockwork mechanics she is, and one of the finest creations. Merime sighs, but cold without emotion or character. I brought her to the brothel and set her so that she would not leave, in the hopes that constant contact with so many others would begin to develop her own personality. The keys are the tools used to set her, so she's a machine.
Because I've become cruel and a bitter old man who sees he can get something out of you. I want to forget. I've lived almost 150 years now. Whoa. And I've seen every sensory stone I've carried to this grand hall. I've little time left to live, and I'm too weak to go out in search of a wholly new experience. So I need to find a way to forget them all. That way I can start again in my final days. So, do I just wallop you in the back of the head, or what?
My journal.
No, you bloodthirsty lummox. I'm still needing some concoction that will allow me to forget, like a draught of Rither sticks, something like. Ah, I could just whack you. Oh, son of a! Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, those are mages. Thief in training?
Updated my journal.
Why are they publicly training thieves? Do I level up from this? I know, I'm not reading it. I didn't get anything from that. And that's because I didn't read it. And let me guess. Yeah, these are warriors. Fall of Grace looks cool. Or Fall from Grace. Oh yeah. Hold on. We need... man, I've got so many quests now. The Apothecary, the Civic Fest Hall, the Undersigil, back to the lower board, to the Undersigil, Advocate's Home. Let me find... Okay, we're getting close. We're at the Clerk's Ward, so what we can do is... Okay, because we're gonna try to find the Mel now. The Mel, head west side of the ward, see Elwyn, and the carrier of the word. West side of see Elwyn. And also the carrier word that activates encounter free Ignis. We are going to free Ignis. We're gonna go to the west here. Alan Wynn.
I'm gone.
Let's find Aelwyn. ML. Or,
I'm gone.
You sure are.
I'm gone.
This is the brothel, right? Okay.
I'm gone.
Could you train me as a thief? His lips grown thieves and thievery. It always is. 5 tours I spent as reconnaissance operator of War of Lies. Scout is my title. Scout, I always teach stealth and spycraft, not common theory. I don't know. I've had enough of teaching petty pickpockets and curious sensates for the time being. Almost to himself. Not sure why. What can I do to convince you otherwise? Many things, I suppose. He looks at you. I'll keep it simple for you. Jink, you want the training? It'll cost you. I'll pinch the lady's bottom before I train Burke for free. Hells, I don't know. 500 degrees. I am a veteran scout, you know. A done deal. Yeah, that's better. I am clearly sidetracked.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine. I got some training in. So, this is the mill. Ah, crud. The mill is looking for her friend Aelenwyn. She can be found.
a small bar in the... She's near a small bar.
All right.
Okay, so let's try to find the mill. An apothecary?
I'm gone.
Hard to see at night.
Done. I'm gone.
Back here again.
Done.
Let's go back to the reward. Alright, I need to find the mill. The mill is found near a small bar in the clerk's ward.
I'm gone.
I've got stuff to sell to you, sir. Oh wait. Alrighty. We can get Ignis. I know we can. And we'll help all of those patrons. No, not patrons. Those residents of the. Yeah, let's face it. We're helping people at the brothel.
How may I help?
Hi, what?
I'm listening. A pleasure.
What the heck? These are a lot. Blessing. Saving throw. A boon to one's companions, granting them strength when they are in need. Holy, cure light wounds. Range 0. Permanent instant. This spell seals minor wounds on the target. To cast a spell on anyone within cure light wounds, see the 8 points of the creature's restored hit points cannot exceed maximum hit points. Protection from evil. This spell bestows protection from evil creatures through a magical barrier that surrounds her. It gives negative to attack rolls and features. Aid. Range 0. Aid grants 1 hit and save. Grants 1+1 to hit and +1 to saves to the target creature, provided that being not already engaged in combat. The spell also provides 1 to 8 more hits for the target creature for the duration of the spell. This spell allows the creature to have more than its ordinary total hit points. These hit points are only temporary and disappear when the spell ends. However, the creature loses those hits. That was really complicated. Looks like that heals. Spiritual Hammer. Variable. When the caster chooses a target within range, the hammer what's this? 4 to 10 points of bludgeoning damage for every 3 levels that the caster is additional maximum 3. Call lightning. Electricity, hurling it down upon enemies for 2 to 16 damage points of electrical damage, plus an additional 1 to 8 for every level the caster. This damage affects any creature within 10 spell. Okay.
What do you want to know?
I'm here.
Hi?
It is I. Done.
So, Namel is at a bar, and we need to find somebody named Aelinwin. Ah. Greetings.
told you command the word of this decanter. The woman makes no move to touch or examine the decanter, but only her hands. She noticed. She thought, perhaps, yes, she remembered now. She returned the decanter, string into the ear as she said,
Updated my journal.
Needle and no such. Though you're certain the woman never, but merely said it to. She blinks at you. Would the stranger leave her now? Cool. So this means we should be able to get Ignis. Southeast, south, no, never eat sour wheat. Southeast. Okay, that's cool. So now that I've been everywhere, they can just teleport us.
Come on in, buy a drink, see the burning man. He's on fire. You've got to see it to believe it. The burning man, right here, right inside.
You tilt the decanter over the grill and begin to pour. A small stream of ice blue water performs the decanter and touches the flames. Violent hissing and a rush of steam responds to lunge forward. Falling into the grill and shattering. By the hells! Hissing allows the steam and a furious crackling noise frishes from the grill spilling over and forcing you to cover your ears and turn. There's a scream, a crackling terrible, like 100 buildings burning, people screaming, their screams cut short. Cover your ears to block out the sound. As you put your hands over your ears to block out the sound, you feel stickiness on your hands like hot cheese or candle wax. Your ears are bleeding from the sound. You draw your hands back and see them with tons of melted flesh, bloody swirls. Or run from the bar, anything to get away from the sound, and suddenly it falls silent except for a jagged crackling coming from the grill. You turn. On the grill lies the decanter of endless water, now nothing but shards and steam. Above it is the creature, flames still trailing from its body, floating from the bar. It's staring at you, its eyes flickering. I know you. The creature's face splits, charred flesh peeling away from the jaw, so it yes. Its voice crackles, burns, roars through the creature's chest, and with every word flakes cinder and ash spit from its mouth and Ignis.
Long have I slept dreams of flames. I am yours till death comes for us both.
Cool. So that's your voice. Hey, we've got Ignis now. Sweet.
Ignis hears you. Yes, my master.
Seeking flames, tongues of flames. Wow, look at that! This guy's fire!
Yes? What did you wish?
Sweet! Now all we have to do is get my skull pal. We've got a party going on. Hell yeah.
Done.
And we've got a lot of quests to tend to.
Yes.
I read that this guy is basically crazy and will attack you, so I'm just trying to be cautious around him. But it's really cool now that we've got a lot of people, and these thugs don't look like they're going to mess with me. Now that we've got such a party with us.
We need to get rid of Ignis. He's a fun and crackle house.
Playtime is over.
I like the sound of that. Wow! Cool! Chaotic neutral.
Might as well.
Come on inside. Come see the Burning Man. He's on the spit. You'll love it.
Actually,
Come on in.
he's gone. He's with me right now.
Dark flames shall light the way.
We've got a ranged guy now.
Come on in. Buy a drink. See the Burning Man. He's on fire. You've got to see it to believe it. The Burning Man right here, right inside.
Alright, so now with that, we have Ignis. We can now fast travel or teleport, which is going to be very convenient. Yeah, we've got a party going on. I do not want to go back there. Okay, so that's gonna be our condensed ideal formation.
All right.
Cool. Now we just need, what's his face? Mort. Alright, so with that, we got some good progress done today. Let's see, we got to the clerk ward today and was able to, yeah. So I think the next time, I think I'm going to call off the stream here. Next time, I think what we're going to aim for is helping all of the people that work at the brothel. The people that work at the brothel, since they gave us a lot of quests, and that gives potential for experience. And we can also use experience. And of course, with every RPG game that we play, you gotta know that the first thing we prioritize are the side quests. So, with that, thank you for watching today. If you haven't already, please follow my channel so that you know when I go online. I stream Monday to Thursday, 13 to 14 PST, 17 to 18 EST. Still don't know the conversion for JST. Also follow me on Twitter, that's at the top right of the screen, where I post shiitake shiitake post and notify when I go online. Let's see. Last but not least, no, and then next is that thank you so much for the support. We are at 29 out of 50, halfway to affiliate. I never would have known that I'd make it this far with followers at all. So thank you so much. And with that, wherever you are out in the world, I hope you have a good, wonderful evening, morning, night. Switch the screen. Huh? Switch the screen real quick. I hope you have a good rest of your evening, morning, night, day, whatever time it is in the world for you. And until then, I will see you on the next stream. I'm signing off. Thank you so much, and bye.